Perfect. Now we're going to light my candle. This candle's been struggling, so we'll see if it stays lit. Nope. Alright. Hi, witchlings. Welcome back to my channel. It is me, your local chaotic witch hawk, and today we are doing a video on daily glamour magic that you can do every day. I'm very excited for this video. A lot of people have been wanting more glamour magic videos, especially in reference to glamour magic as protection, glamour magic in general, daily glamours, anything along those lines. So I am very happy to be doing this. It's a highly requested video. We're going to split this into sections. The first section that we're doing is shower skincare, so things you can do in your skincare, things you can do in your shower routine that are part of glamour. The second part is outfits, or the way you look, and kind of going over that. And the third part is oils and waters. These are three sections that I do every day. There are aspects in these glamour magics that I do every day. I have things to show you, brought presentations. Before we get started, I did do glamour this morning. If you would like to leave a little comment asking me what you telling me what you think it is, or guessing, I'd love to hear it. I'll let you scoot in a little so you can see kind of the full look. Your hint is that there are dogwoods on my veil today. Oh, and also my earrings are little jars, little protection jars, and they are from Sybil and Crow on Etsy. I love them. I am going to tag them down in the comments. I think they were a perfect addition to my outfit today. They went right in with my glamour, and I love it. One other thing before we get started is I have my very first workshop through my website is now available. It's now available, which is crazy. My first ever workshop is Spellcrafting 101. It is a kind of what I would think as a beginner workshop. I'll be going over what is a spell, the anatomy of spells, different types of spells, creating spells, and we will have a section where you will be able to connect with other people in the workshop, talk to them, and kind of formulate a spell either independently or together. It'll give you a chance to connect with some other people in the community. It'll give you a chance to refine your spell making skills. I recommend this workshop if you are a beginner and you need help with this topic, if you feel a little stagnant in your practice, or if you just want to get better at creating your own spells and think of more creative ways to do it. This workshop is listed on my website on the front page or under classes, and through my Patreon. If you pledge to the Pluritus Populinus tier and up, you get access to this workshop for free. That is a $12 workshop, although I do recommend the $24 tier for the unfiltered book reviews, but totally up to you. I am really excited to be offering my first ever workshop. I have plenty of more workshops in the future that I am very excited to be doing. This is kind of my first one, so depending on how this goes, I'll either do workshops monthly, bi-monthly, you know, it totally depends. If this one goes really well and we have a lot of attendees and there is a demand for more workshops, then you may see my workshops more often and my classes more often. If this one doesn't do that well, doesn't seem there's a lot of interest in it, then we'll be doing it bi-monthly. I also will be offering paid spell work on my website. I believe by the end of this week is when I'll have it set up, and there are three types of spells. Actually, yeah, three types of spells, I think. I offer reversals, and within that reversal category, there are a few different types of spells that you can choose from. I offer bindings, those are pretty self-explanatory, and I offer protection. Just a basic protection spell. You can decide whether or not this protection is, you know, spiky, like a spiky ward, a baneful protection. But those are the things that are coming to my store. My website is linked down below. That'll have my classes, my spells. If you keep it up, visit it Every once in a while, you'll be able to see what kind of classes and workshops I'm offering at that time. You may see some digital downloads like candle magic, tarot beginnings, all that kind of stuff, and those will obviously be a lot less expensive than the in-person classes. Each in-person class is priced based on the level of the work I am teaching. So for spellcrafting, it is under $100 because it's a beginner class. I plan to have it run over an hour if possible, hour to hour and a half. And then if I do more classes in the future, I'm planning on doing a class on baneful protection. I'm planning on doing a class on Diana, including her epithets and devotion, and that would be a 2-section class, so 2 weeks of classes. Depending on the level of the class and the length of the class is how these are priced. So Spellcrafting 101 sits at about $90. And like I said, if you subscribe to my Patreon tier, the Pluritus Populinus tier and up, you get free access to this workshop. If you want to pay full price, totally okay. Of course, Patreon will continue to have free access to my workshops, and that is the best way to see my work and attend my classes. We also have a book club. Book club this month, we are reading Utterly Wicked by Dorothy Morrison. It is our first book that we are reading in the realm of Baneful, as you can tell. I already read it, but we are starting with our first meeting next Saturday, this Saturday actually, and you get discussion questions. We have meetings for 3 weeks out of the month to talk about the book, and we usually it's an amazing time to read a book, talk about it with your peers, and see the opinions of other people and the opinions of your own, share your thoughts, etc. So, all right. Moving on to the Glamour section, I'm very excited. That was like my intro. It's very long, but I pray that you watch it because it is about how to help me continue making income off this so I don't have to get a real job. We're starting off today with skincare. So I really like to take skincare and use ingredients or products from magical people. So I usually go to, of course, Secret Apothecary for my skincare. I've talked about the pomegranate serum, and I recently got this Sage and Rose face mist from Fat and the Moon. So these are the two aspects of my skincare that I use that are magically infused. I like to very much choose products that have ingredients that I'm looking for magically. So this is pomegranate, chamomile, sage, and geranium. Sage is very cleansing. Pomegranate is very rejuvenating. I love chamomile. It's a strong herbal ally for me. And sage and rose are two other herbal allies. I love rose water. I use it for everything. You can put it in your hair, you can put it on your face, and you can basically do it with the intention of attracting whatever you want. You don't need to use magical skincare ingredients in order to achieve glamour in skincare. It really is about your intention and how you are, what are you doing, what are you putting on your face? So for example, if I'm using a mist or a spray and a serum, I may be thinking of it as a protective shield. I may be thinking of it as a add-on layer of protection or a add-on so when people look at my face, they are attracted to me or they want to give me what I want. So there, we start there. I also use, of course, Curology. I'm a Curology bitch. Curology sponsor me. I'm a success story. I swear by this. I only put it on at night, but I swear by this. You just have to, if you're using this is the only like acne product you use. I love it. I've been using it for years and it was the only thing that got my acne under control. So I love Curology. I love putting it on at night, and when I put it on, the intention is to basically, as with most acne medications, I put it on with the intention of helping my face. Healing it, if I have any spots or pimples, I put it on with the intention of healing those and making them disappear. I also use, this is my favorite moisturizer ever. This is First Aid Kit Ultra Repair. It's got collagenic oatmeal in it. I love it. So, note to self, when you're doing skincare, everyone's skin is different. You have to take into consideration what kind of skin you have, what climate you're in. I am in a very dry and arid climate, which is why I use such thick moisturizer, because I have combination skin and it needs that extra moisture after putting Curology on it at night. So I love this. It is intense hydration, skin protected. So when you put this on, you can imagine this is a shield protecting your face. It's a literal shield. It is all moisturizers help moisturize and protect your face. So when you're putting this stuff on, even if you're just using a very baseline like wash or moisturizer, what is your intention behind it for the day? Are you kind of going in and saying, I want to draw in money, I want to be protected, I want to look attractive to people? That is kind of the intention that you're working with when you apply your skincare and you wash your face. The washing face portion, I always use the intention of cleansing, kind of getting rid of any gunk that is spiritually attached to me. I also do that in the shower with very specific soaps. Right now, I am using a Crow and the Dead's White Raven soap. I love it. It's not in the package, it's in the shower. It is a goat's milk soap. I love it. I tend to buy all my soaps from witchy businesses. I have very sensitive skin. I like very sensitive skin, and I found that all natural ingredients are the best thing for me. I've tried other like body washes, face washes, etc., but they haven't been great for me. Okay, they haven't been great. But this is one of my favorites, the goat's milk soap. I also love Sea Grape Apothecary soaps. They are very intentionally curated, as is this one. And this is a great way to do a cleansing whenever you take a shower or a bath, even if it's once a week. Not my business when you shower. If it's once a week, you can do a cleansing. The way that I choose to do it is I love reciting a prayer. I love saying the Hail Mary or the Our Father. I love praying for them to help cleanse me and remove any obstacles. You can also choose something like a scrub like the Death Witch has. I'll talk about Death Witch oils later to help remove the evil eye or with specific intentions, but I just love soaps to help me with things. So I talked a little bit in my Portland haul video, which I'll put, I guess, over here, about the Birth of Venus soap from Sea Grape Apothecary. I love it. It's so good for banishing negativity and removing obstacles. I love this because the goat's milk soap is just so good for my skin. It's so nice on my skin. I love it. I love how it smells. I love how it feels. I love the Crow and the Dead products. I also am consistently using their M Balm, which is just a lip balm. They sent me a wonderful package. It had some amazing stuff. I use their ancestor oil as well. I will link them as well as Sybil and Crow below. So being intentional with the way that you cleanse your body, especially in the shower, being intentional in what kind of products you are using, not because everyone is going to benefit from using natural stuff or everyone is going to benefit from like spending a bunch of money on witchy stuff, but because your glamour magic is at its core about putting a perception or changing the way people perceive you. This, most often can be done in what we wear and how we present ourselves, but at the end of the day, anything that is on your body is contributing to that perception. It's not just, making yourself look pretty. It's protective. It's making sure that you are taking care of yourself, your body, your skin, and doing what's best for it. So this is the stuff that works best for my skin, and I understand that that's not going to be the same for everyone else, and that's okay. Moving on, we now talk about outfits. So I think there is a conception with glamour that you have to wear a lot of makeup to do glamour, or at least that was my perception when I started doing glamour magic every day. But in reality, that's not accurate. Like I said, glamour is about people's perception of you and what you are putting out as kind of what they are seeing. So I don't always choose something that is like sexy or looks really nice in my glamours. Oftentimes I will do something based on two categories. I will use some color magic for the day. So if I want to be protected, I'll do red or black. If I want to draw in money, I will do green. If I want to be a calming energy, blue. If I want to be attractive, I will do something like red or pink. Anything along those lines. So depending on my intention for the day, what I am trying to achieve, I will change the colors I am wearing. The other aspect of this is more important to me than color magic, and that is how do I feel in what I am wearing. I cannot stress enough how important it is to wear things that you feel good and empowered in when it comes to glamour magic. Today I am wearing a corset. I love this corset. It is one of my favorite pieces. It was handmade by someone called Sweet Face on Instagram. I love it. It is something that I can go to again and again and feel good in. Obviously today's intention was attraction, but I do kind of feel very good in this, and that was another part of the attraction, is I wanted to choose something that I felt very good in, that I would be able to put off an energy of feeling good and feeling confident, and that would draw people in and attract as well. The other aspect of my glamour today was protection, which you can see in the color, black, as well as my veil with dogwoods on it, and my earrings. Even red, I chose a little bit for both the protective and attraction qualities. And so I mixed in this aspect of glamour, this little vibe of I am attracted, people are attracted to me, but I am also protected from that attraction. So they are seeing what I want them to see, not necessarily what I really look like today. But feeling empowered, feeling good in what you're wearing is so important, because that helps push that glamour out. That helps that glamour come to fruition. If you are wearing something that you are super uncomfortable in and you really just don't feel good, but you're trying to do attraction glamour, it's not going to work. In the same way that different things that I choose will help me on different days. So I will elaborate on that. If I want to do a protective glamour, there is a chance that I'll probably cover myself up more, because that to me feels like a shield. Covering my body, covering my head, covering my hair, that is a shield to me, and that translates to protection. If I want to bring in something, want opportunities to flow to me very easily, I'll probably choose something like a skirt that's very flowy or a top that's very flowy. And these are my personal associations with glamour as well. If I want to do something that is pushing, something new is happening, I want to push myself out of my comfort zone and make it succeed, I will push myself out of my comfort zone through what I am wearing. Hence the corset, because the workshop drops today. For me, it's not just about color, it's about how I feel in what I am wearing. If I am wearing something that I am very, very comfortable in, I probably will associate that glamour with something that I don't need to push myself very hard to do. Today is all about money drawing, it is about protection, it is about attraction. Whereas most days I may just wear something that makes me feel protected and comfortable and allows me to push that out into the universe. There are so many ways to do glamour magic, especially through intentionally choosing outfits. And that's what it is. You are intentionally choosing an outfit that makes you feel a certain way, that looks a certain way, that has certain colors in it, in order to put that glamour out into the world and have people perceive that glamour as well. It really is about how you feel in what you're wearing and what you do with your body. If you want to cover up and be modest and push out protection and attraction, that is okay, because attraction isn't based on a certain set of clothes or people being attracted to you for certain things. It's about how you feel in it and the vibe and the glamour you are putting out. Your intention is the most important here. So the last part of glamour magic in my routine is oils and waters. Now, what exactly does that mean? I'm talking like anointing yourself every day with specific oils to help you get that final push of glamour across. So I typically use Death Witch oils or Madame Pomita oils, or I will use something like a perfume. My favorite perfumes come from The Crow and the Dead and Seagrave Apothecary. I have two from them. Essential oil perfumes or oils are a great way to solidify that last part of your magic, especially in a glamour routine. I always anoint my feet, my wrists, and up here, my neck. Sometimes I will anoint my heart area. It totally depends on what I'm feeling and what I feel is necessary. I typically will activate the oils with a prayer. I love using the Hail Mary because Saint Mary, Blessed Virgin Mary, I love her. But doing something like the Our Father or just stating your intentions to activate the oil work great. Along with the skincare and the outfit, these oils will bring that intention in, especially if you put them on somewhere like your feet when you're walking. It'll help, you know, bring something in. But it's totally up to you in what manner you use the oils. I love enchanting certain perfumes or using perfumes with specific intentions. My ones from Sea Grape are one that is protective and grounding, and one that helps with energy and getting things done. My most used oils, especially from Death Witch, which I will also tag below, are the Evil Eye oil, Open Roads, Success, Prosperity. My most used oils from Madame Pimita are Bountiful Blessings, Reverse Negativity, and Blockbuster. And even then, I love making my own oils using waters like Rue water, Florida water, or even St. John's water, which my video about St. John's water is up now. You can put it over here. Those are all amazing for getting kind of a vibe, setting intentions. If you had a specific intention like protection, like reversing negativity, like attraction, and you add that oil on, that's just another aspect to your glamour. We really underestimate how much scents and certain oils can really do for us, especially when we put them on our body in addition to glamour magic, to being intentional about what we wear and what we do with our body. I love oils as a very basic part of my routine, even if I'm not doing glamour magic. If I'm not intentional with my outfit, or I'm not intentional with my skincare, I will put an oil on, because it always helps me kind of feel my best and helps me kind of get where I want to be. I have very specific oils that I like swear by. I wear certain oils for certain things like spell work, in the same way that I will dress certain ways to perform spell work. And glamours are really just so expansive, and there's so many things you can do with them. I haven't found a book yet, except from the book Magical Fashionista, to kind of talk in depth about glamour magic and the ways that we can really use them for anything. The way that our perception influences how other people see us, or the way glamours influence how other people see us. But overall, that is my daily glamour magic routine. I have worked to make it as accessible as possible for you guys, and I would love to hear if you use glamour magic in your daily life, if you plan to after this video, and what form of glamour will you be doing. If you want, you can share, you can tag me in the video, you can tag me in the post on Instagram, anything like that. I would love to see what happens and what you guys do after this video. That is all I have for you guys today. If you want, you can like, subscribe, turn the bell on, but absolutely no pressure. Remember to donate to our fundraiser. We have a different fund, a different foundation every month that we are doing a fundraiser for. This is really important. I think that is a right for everyone, and it is something that I feel very passionately about. So these fundraisers will continue as long as I can do them. I hope you have a fantastic rest of your day. Remember to drink water. Sa benedica.